Hello everyone and welcome to the G-Rated Family Gaming channel. I am here today to try to explain to you guys how to make a banner. As you can see, there's a certain image size that you have to have. There's a certain amount that shows up on mobile, some of it on tablet, some of it on desktop, sometimes it's not all of it. So you're just, I've had a lot of people ask me, how do you make a banner? So I didn't actually make this one, a friend of mine made this for me, but I've made many banners before in the past. So first what you want to do is I recommend going into Google and actually do a search for YouTube banner template. So you do that and then you enter the search for that and then go into images, and there's going to be all these other ones that are pre-made and all that stuff. Don't grab one of these that says your name and use that on your channel because it's just not going to work. You might also need to have, as a part of this, you're going to need some skills with some sort of program, art program. You can use Paint. There's all sorts of different things like Photoshop. In this one I am going to use Gimp. Gimp is a free program that you can download online. If you just go and Google Gimp, G-I-M-P, you can find a free download for this image editing program. This is what I'm going to use, so come and find one like this. So the dimensions you're going to want, there's a 2560 by 1440. So you can see these ones, these two are pretty much the same here, so we're going to check these out. You've got the 2560 by 1440, but as you can see here in this image, there's a certain area that shows up only in desktop for little mobile devices. There's another area that will show up for tablet devices, and then another bigger area that's going to show up for people that are watching on the desktop. So you're going to want to make sure that, these days a lot of people are watching YouTube on mobile devices, so you want to probably get most of your text in here in this darker area. Tablets, a lot of people watch tablet, and you can always put some stuff here on the edge for people who are watching on desktop. So what I would recommend is right click on this one, save the image, and you're going to go want to save it somewhere on your local computer, so go save that. So I'm going to save, and now that I've got that saved, I'm going to come into Gimp, I'm going to do File, and then Open. So now that you have opened that file that you just downloaded off of Google, what you can do is you can actually come and zoom it out, and you're going to see in the image, when you look at the size of the image, it's 2560 by 1440. If you want to do this from scratch, you can see it's probably a little tricky usually if you just try to pull it out and create your own file, because you don't know exactly what sizes are covering what areas. So it's great to have this sort of thing. What you can do is you can actually just use this as a template to start working from. You can come and select this, and then let's see, we want to zoom in, and we can, if you overlap a little bit, there's nothing wrong with that. We can get this area covered, and let's say we want to go to the paint and make it a white background or something. We can click on that. We have some extra text in there, so I'm going to come and grab my tool. I'm going to make this kind of like a hardness, and then make it a little bit bigger, like the size. I've got 75, but I'm just going to kind of go over this just to make sure I've got this area. So we know that this area that is white, this full white area, we can take this and we can make this, we can work from this, and then that is going to be the banner and what shows up on the mobile. So let's say we want to put some words in there. You can grab text from other locations. You can grab text from inside of Gimp. There are so many different ways to do text. You might want to change the font color to be something different. Right now, just in this tutorial, we're doing basic, like black and white, but you can, this is what you can do. I mean, when you get down to when you're in Gimp, you just kind of use your Gimp skills and design your channel banner how you want to. So you do like channel name, so that's a little bit small, so I think we're gonna make this a little bit larger, so we can do this over here. We've got the channel name right there. We can grab that, we can move it selected. Okay, we're moving that up. Okay, so say you want that, and if you want some images that you want to add to it, you can go to File and you can do Open as Layers. So if you go and find something that you want to create an image for your page or something, you want to create the image that is a whole different tutorial basically for Gimp. If you find some images that you want to use online, and you're allowed to use those, but whatever, you go into Open Layer. Okay, so I just grabbed a random picture that I had in my image files, so I'm just taking that, and then if this is too big, if the image is too big or too small, depending on the size of it, you can go up to the image, you can right click on it, and then go down to Scale Layer, and then from there you can scale it down and make sure it fits in here where you want it to fit. So say we've got that, and then we're going to do We're going to select this channel name and then move this over. So then this is what you're going to be left with. You've got, right now, so far, you've got a white background, you've got your channel name in the foreground, you've got an image here. If you want to change the background color to something else, then obviously you can come in here, you can pick like a green, you can pick blue, red, any color that you want. You may want to put other text here, you may want to get some sort of, really cool, here's my Twitter, here is how often we upload, and then basically what you have in these other spots, optionally, if you want to make those, these sides are only going to show up in the tablet. So say we want to make this, I don't know, we can make this a different color if we want. We'll make this green for fun. So we're going to make sure we're selecting the layer that you want to make a difference on. So we're going to come in there and we're going to right click, because we've also got that whole thing selected. Right click and select, and then go to none. Make sure we're there. Okay, so now we can click on that and click on that. If you want to make those the same color, whatever. And then we've also got, let's say, I don't know, if we want to do yellow or something, click on that, click on that. Just, colorful is good. Whatever kind of thing you want to go for. Your channel might have certain color themes that you go for. I recommend trying to make your banner sort of coincide with the channel name and your channel icon, and make all of that blend together so it all works really nicely. Again, you can grab your letters here, and you can also go to like cooltext.com if you want to create something like that. But from here we could do like, say we're doing schedule. Oh, we're going to make that a little bit smaller in font size there, and that larger. So here, basically, if you want, you can do schedule, and then you could write your schedule here so that, if people are on the desktop, they can see that. You can also write your schedule here, but you're kind of, you don't have a whole lot of space. I recommend doing a big channel name, make it stand out from the background, and then put maybe some of your social media links. You can say like at Twitter, I'm at G-Rated Family, and Instagram, I'm G-Rated Family Gaming. Or you could put something here like please subscribe or something like that. It's really, really up to you how you want your banner to look in your channel, but just the key to this video is the fact that you want to make sure you download a template and you understand that only a part of it's going to show up in a mobile device, part of it's going to be in a tablet, part of it's going to be on the desktop, and you want to have these dimensions, the 2560 by the 1440. On this template, you can also see that if you zoom in here, it says that the 2560 by 1440 is what shows up on a TV. I'm not sure if a lot of people watch from the TV, but you may want to take whatever your color is and, definitely kind of get over this lettering here and just do a solid color for the background here, just to cover the whole thing. We're not going to do it in this tutorial, but it's the same concept. You just fill the painting tool and then pick a color for your background. If you do white, I think you can even click on there, but then you're going to have to make sure, you come over here with the paintbrush tool and you've got the same color, and that you cover up all this lettering. And then I would just kind of go with a solid color there, because not a lot of people watch from a TV, and I think most of the icons I've seen from the TV, they're even showing mostly part of this too. So just letting you guys know that this is the whole size of the template is supposed to be what shows up on a TV if people are viewing from a TV as well. So when you're done, when you're happy with your channel and you've got that where you want to go, you do file, and then you just save it. You save it somewhere and you put it on your system. So first, I'm going to just save the Gimp file. So I've saved that as a banner tutorial XCF file. So now after this, I want to export the file. So as a PNG or a JPG, whatever, you can upload either. You're just going to be able to turn this whole thing into one photo that you can upload onto YouTube. So now that you have your banner, you can close Gimp or whatever you want to do, and then go to your channel. And then to actually edit this, you want to see where you've gone to my channel. You want to see this little pencil up here in the corner, and then click on that. And then you can, instead of editing the links, you've got these links down here that you can add. I think you can put a total of 5 of them, but you want to do edit channel art. And then that, I believe, will take you over to where you can select a photo from your computer. So this is where you're going to want to select that image. That's the 2560, 1440 file size is going to be under 6 megabytes. Okay, so after you click on the file that you just uploaded, you can see here the examples here in the desktop. You can see in the TV, it doesn't show you a tablet example, but the tablet's going to cover up to the green part. And then here on the mobile, you can see how it just has that white part that we had in the forefront. You can adjust if it's not looking quite right, if it's not covering most of the area. If you follow the template, it should look perfect the way you've got it lined up. But if you need to come in here and you need to, if your image is the wrong size, you need to move it around somewhere, then that's the way to do that. So we're going to do that, say that's what we're going to select. Then after you selected it, then this is what we've got. I'm looking at it on a desktop, so it shows the whole thing. Mobile's just going to show this area, and that is the tutorial. That is how you update and create a banner for your YouTube channel. If you guys have any additional questions, then feel free to comment below. And if you guys are new here, I'd love to have you subscribe because we've got lots of tutorials on this channel. Also gaming, unboxing, lots of fun stuff. So hopefully we'll see you guys here again soon.